Welcome to another video of comic series. It's me again. Today, I'm talking about why Master Mace Windu refused to duel General Grievous. I've already uploaded comic videos. Please watch the other ones and check them out on my link below. You're watching Star Wars Theory 2.0. If you're new, subscribe to get all the latest videos. Let's get started. Mace Windu was one of the greatest Jedi of his time, one of the three most potent Jedi of any age. He was a master and a member of the Jedi, who rivaled him as perhaps the most powerful and professional of the Order, like Yoda and Dooku. In a later era, Yoda and the Chosen One, Anakin Skywalker, were again during any period in which Mace Windu was a Jedi Master. He was usually considered one of the three most potent Jedi of any given time, depending on who you ask to be comparable in terms of influence. His top echelon in Windu is probably one of the biggest duelists in all Star Wars. Not only his era with his skill and finesse to build an alternative to forming 7 lightsaber fighting known as Vapad Type 7, often called a Ferocity type, and incredibly challenging to master as both Jedi and Windu. Being a master of some of the most unique and rare power abilities in Star Wars to a shattering level, the skill enables him to perceive the weakness of his enemies by force and then specifically target those weaknesses. I'm trying to get out here because Mace Windu rarely, if ever, feared the strength or abilities of others, only because his force and expertise were so overwhelming even when faced with Sith Master Darth Sidious. He had no respect for the most powerful Sith Lord who ever lived. He just wanted to end the Clone Wars and put an end to the Sith. There was only one instance in all Star Wars that Mace Windu shied away from a battle, and it was only once that he realized the sheer strength and ability of the individual that he was battling against, an individual who could not even use the Force. I'm talking, of course, of the cyborg monstrosity, General Grievous, who for the second time Windu refused to duel, and why he refused to duel Grievous after fighting him for the first time, thinking it to be too dangerous to re-engage him. Yet, why did Mace Windu hesitate to duel General for a second time? Let's get there and break it down. The reason for this was Grievous' almost flawless design itself, as it was created to make it incredibly hard for Jedi to kill him. Also, his ability to destroy the Jedi. Grievous' cybernetic body was specially constructed to track down Jedi, while Grievous had an entity equipped to battle the Jedi. It was his mind, the strongest and most deadly weapon against any individual. While Force wielders, Grievous had been given extraordinary power and ability to use his cybernetically enhanced brain to study the habits and styles of any given Jedi and then decide exactly how to combat them. That was Grievous. Far more dangerous than that, though, was that he could then use and incorporate their battle styles in his combat form. Meaning, if he saw a Jedi struggling, he could then imitate their exact battle patterns, and Grievous would then add this to his vast arsenal, have lightsaber shape, meaning every Jedi he fought. He became more and more deadly and more powerful, capable of hunting individual Jedi or even those in the groups. And as a side note, this explains the Legends General Grievous, as his canon is not shown capable of any of these feats, and the amount of power between the Legends Grievous and the canon Grievous is astronomical. This ability to recognize battle patterns is what frightened Mace Windu the very first time he battled Grievous, when Mace Windu began to use Vapad to strike Grievous. He was shocked when Grievous began to imitate Vapad himself. It was especially surprising to Windu, as he assumed that only Force wielders could use the form of Vapad, and he was horrified at the possibility that Grievous could use the form against other Jedi. When Mace Windu saw this, he immediately broke off the engagement and fled, as he did not want Grievous to perfect the form, because Grievous had shown only the primary sequences of Vapad, and he did not wish Grievous to study the way any further. This would be the exact reason why Mace Windu proposed that Obi-Wan be chosen to hunt down General Grievous to end the war, because Windu was not sure whether he could beat Grievous alone if he had also had to use Vapad, because he had never done anything before and had never seen Vapad against Vapad before. But That's the full reason why Mace Windu refused to confront Grievous ever again, particularly knowing how secure and deadly this lightsaber form could be. But what do you think of this? How do you think this is sound logic for Mace Windu? And what do you think about General Grievous using the simple Vapod sequences and this terrifying Mace Windu, according to my analytics? Most of you guys who watch aren't subscribed yet, so go ahead and click on that notification bell. Anyway, that's the review for my series, Why Master Mace Windu Refused to Duel General Grievous. Hope you enjoyed this comic. I'll upload all other comic series topics. Remember to like and subscribe, and thanks again for watching. See you in the next one.